Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? And already we're underway here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Gets his pass away. Maradona, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story. So he rises! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Makelele. Cruyff. Makelele. And here's Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Makelele. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, they've got it again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back in. Davids! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's a goal kick. Kvaratskhelia. Maradona. And he's heaved it away. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hakimi. He's got away. Gullit. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Quality ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Inzaghi. Now what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Davids. Gullit. Now Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckham, well seen, saw that coming.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. Kvaratskhelia, he's found a way through. Climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good alertness. Kvaratskhelia. Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
It's Maradona! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Makaleli. And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Maradona. Lazio finding their passes. And it's Maradona. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Davids with the clearance. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Stood up well to him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A momentary lapse, and a shot! Maradona, and he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Now it's Scholes.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Up he goes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Finishing in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. Floated up and over.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now there's a... shooting chance! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's through here. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Inzaghi is flagged offside. Maradona.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bullet. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Per il numero 18. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Romario. And he's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And here's Suarez. It's a really well-measured ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pass is just off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Hakimi. Rummenigge. Romario. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Romario. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? And the keeper beats it away. Beckham. And the number on the board is 3. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Gilberto Silva cuts it out.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Tries to get it clear. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Romario! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 11, Romario.
So, a breakthrough already. He won't be happy with that one. Well, played right into his path. It's out for a goal kick. And that could set him on his way. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
An audacious attempt! It's off target and by quite a way. Gullit, look at the space here, and Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Brilliantly cut out. Poland are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Back when it goes, he's gone for goal! Oh, that was venomous! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Davids. And it's Gullit. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe chasing after it. That has been cut short. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram makes the interception. White. That's gone for a throw-in. White. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. That's the throw. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. chance for the header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games. He's got Tool! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's shifting through the gears. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, it did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
That has ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Oh, no joy this time. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right. But Theo is about dynamism, pace and energy. He just loves to get on that front foot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Vieira.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, they could be caught out here. Nice ball, and And Romario! He's done very well to get to that.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And it's a goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar. Scholes. Passing nice and neat. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Romario. Now it's Cruyff. And the shot, Romario! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, super ball. Davids. Here's Roberto Carlos. Great work on the overlap. Roberto Carlos. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Hernandez. Not the most accurate pass. Romario. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. No way through there. Davids. Now it's Romario. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Costa Curta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's picked out the run. And Romario! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Scholes. Benfica finding their passes. Hernandez. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho. The less said about that pass, the better. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new... Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pull it. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Romario! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hits one! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't... And it's in! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Scholes. Ronaldinho. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely measured pass.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out of play for a throw. Neymar. Oh, this is a decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi. Lewandowski. Picked out, and Messi! And he can clear it away. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, a delicate chip through. That's a fine interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nicely weighted ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Romario. Roberto Carlos. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest. Tries a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 7.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward.
Messi.
Now they need to hang on to it.
Number 11. Romario.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
19. Gilberto Silva. Number 8.
He's picked his way through.
Number 10.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Suarez. Substitution.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Makaleli. Rummenigge. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. But we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.